السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. We are doing Hidayatun Nahw, and out of all 56 lessons, we are in the 26th lesson today, inshallah ta'ala. We are talking about indeclinable nouns. I mean, I don't know if you can see these bookmarks, but we have these bookmarks here. We've done all of these: subordinate, genitive, accusative, nominative, marfu, majroor, mansoob, ghair munsarif. Right? That's how they talk. No, they talk about nouns. They talk about majrurat, mansubat, marfuat, and then they talk about ghair munsarif, which are partially declinable. Then we talk about indeclinable nouns, right, which are mabni. The list of mabni, three of them, three lessons we've done. Today's 26th lesson, which is kinayat. And this is what to talk about, inshallah. We have three more lessons before we finish mabniyat. And then there are remaining rules, some extra rules for 6 lessons or extra rules. Then we start with verbs. Verbs, he doesn't go much because this is not Hidayatun Sarf. This is Hidayatun Nahw. So he has some lessons, but not that much. But the more relation is with the Nahw. And then we'll go with the harf, the meanings of the huruf and other things, how to use a harf and different changes. And then last is tanween and noon thaqila khafifa. So kinayat, what is kinayat here? الكنايات هي أسماء وضعت لتدل على عدد مبهم. They are words which show some odd number, some random number, مثل كم وكذا وكذا, and so on, so on, so on, so on, so much, so much, so much. Right? They're like kinayat. They're not specific things, vague words. So they are fixed, he says. No, they are mabni. Kam is fixed. Kada is also fixed. Or hadith in mubham. It could be a talk which is mubham. Ambiguous event or ambiguous talk. Mithlu kaita wa kaita. So and so, so and so. Kaita wa daita. This is this and that. And it's just used like that. Okay. Now, kaita wa daita. وكم على قسمين. Now we'll explain about kam. Kam is mabni, right? So he thought, okay, let's talk about kam and give its ruling. Kam, one is istifhamia. Now, kam of istifhamia, of questioning, interrogative. وهي ما يأتي بعدها مفرد. When you're asking how many books do you have. So you cannot say kam kutuban, no, or kutubin. You have to say kam kitaban, mufrad. And it should be mansub tamiz. على التمييز, on tamiz. It is a tamiz. Tamiz means what? Something which comes to add more information. No, it's mansub. Like kam kitaban عندك. How many books do you have? This is kam of what? Kam of istifhamiyya. Then this kam khabariya, where you're not actually asking how many. You want to show surprise. How many books do you have? Right? So kam kutubin indaka. It'll be majrur. وهي ما يأتي بعدها مفرد مجرور. It comes singular and majrur, but we can use plural also. مثله كم مال أنفقته. How much money I've spent. كم مال أنفقته. أو مجموع مجرور. Or it could be plural also. So we can use plural, but it should be majrur. نحو كم رجال لقيته. How many men you've met. ومعناه التكثير, يعني you've met many of them. وقد يأتي من بعدهما. It could, min could also come after both of these, istifhamia as well as khabariya. كم من رجل, after these two, I think. Both, yeah, that's what, interrogative as well as khabariya. It could say كم من رجل لقيته. How many men you've met. Or كم من مال أنفقته. And how much money I've spent. So how do you know this one? Right? You don't know. Are you actually asking a question or you're showing surprise? You won't know. I think context will decide about it. وقد يحذف مميز كم لقيام قرينة. Sometimes the mumayyiz, the singular tamiz can be deleted. Is elided. For example, kam maluka. How much is your wealth? That means kam dinar and maluka. Because it's known how many rupees you have, how many dollars you have, dinars you have. Or kam darabta, literally is kam rajulan darabta, how many men you've hit, or how many times you've hit, kam marratan darabta. Could be according to the context, so we can delete it. So you should be not like, where's the kam maluka, where's the tamiz here? Come, there should be something here. Well, it's understood, right? That's why we can delete it. وَعَلَمْ أَنَّ كَمْ فِي الْوَجْهَيْنِ يَقَعُ مَنْسُوبًا إِذَا كَانَ بَعْدَهُ فِعْلٌ. Now, what is the i'rab of kam, right? The kam in the two perspectives in the wajhain, istifhamiya or khabariya, it will be mansub if a verb comes after it. غير مشتغل عنه بضمير. It's not busy. So we say mafulun bihi kind of. So how do you say kam rajulan darabta? So we say kam is mafulun bihi, the object of darabta. Unless darabtahu or something comes which makes it busy. فإن كان مميز كم اسما, if the مميز or تمييز of or مميز, he says, is اسم, يكون مفعولا به, it'll be مفعول به. Like I said, كم رجلا ضربت, so we'll say كم is the مفعول به of ضربت. مثل كم أكرمت. Yeah, he gave the similar example. He said أكرمت. How many men did you honor? So akramta, where's the object of kam? What is kam now? Is it mubtada? No. We say akramta as maful is this one. No mubtada khabar here. This is fail file and kam is the maful and this is the tamiz of kam. Wa kam ghulamin malakta. How many this thing you've owned? This is not a question. This is khabariya. So we'll say kam is mafulun bihi also. We say kam is. Wa in kana masdaran fa innahu maf'ulun mutlaq. Okay, so this tamyiz, if it is a noun, we say mafulun bihi. But if it is a masdar, that is after come, something comes, like here, we say it is mafulun mutlaq. Kam ziyaratan zurta. Same verb, no? Zara yazuru ziyaratan. Masdar of zarta. So we say, we don't say mafulun mutlaq, mafulun bihi now. We say mafulun mutlaq. So what is come here? Mafulun mutlaq, and this is tamyiz of that. Or mafulan fihi in kana dharfan. At this time or location, something related, we'll say dharf. Kam yawman sirtu, how many days? It should not be an exclamation here, I guess. How many days I have traveled? It should be kam yawmin if there was an exclamation, no? This is a mistake. It should be a question mark. Kam yawman sirtu, how many days I have traveled? I'm actually asking. Or kam yawman sumta, how many days you have fasted? So what do you say come now? We say dharf because it's telling us time. How many days, how many days, how many days. Okay. So this is what he talked about in this paragraph. Like come, what is the i'rab of it? So it could be mafulun bihi, mafulun mutlaq, or dharf. Or dharf if a verb comes after it. وتقع مجرورا إن كان ما قبلها حرف جر أو مضافا. If something comes like become, it becomes majroor. نحو become رجل مررت. How many men have passed by? This is khabariya. وعلى كم رجل حكمت. And how many men, because of ala, this becomes majroor. So when a preposition comes, we just say it's majroor. There's no problem. How many on how many men you've judged? وغلام كم رجل احترمت. How many servants of how many men I have respected, I have honored. ومال كم رجل صنت. And sana is sunu is to protect. And how many men's money, how many men, yeah, money I've protected. The wealth of how many men I have protected. So here, malakam is mudaf ilayhi majroor, ulamakam mudaf ilayhi majroor, but it's mabni, no? Alakam again majroor, and then become is also majroor. This is fine. This is obvious. وتقع مرفوعة إذا لم يكن شيء من الأمرين. So nothing comes up above. There's no verb after a come, or there's no harfu jar after that. So it is مرفوع. فتكون مبتدا. It could be مبتدا. إذا لم يكن تمييزها ظرفا. If its تمييز is not a ظرف, obviously, like for example, كم رجلا إخوتك. How many men are your brothers? So we say مبتدا. وكم رجل أكرمت. How many men I have honored? Now, akramtuhu, you might be like, verb has come after it, right? But it could be the maful of this, but akramtuhu, the who is taking away its action, right? How many men have honored them, kind of, I honored him. So this time, what we'll say, kam is mubtada. Wa khabaran in kana dharfan. If it's a dharf, it is khabar. If it's some time or something, time or place. Kam yawman safaruka. This is no verb after it. If it's a verb, it was dharf anyways. Right? So anything it tells time, it becomes zarf. If a verb comes or doesn't come, it doesn't matter. Wakam shahrin sawmi, how many months is my fasting? Right? If you want to summarize the Arab, you can make a flowchart kind of. This is come. I'll just write it in English for quick. Come. Come. Okay. Right? Now it could be, let's make a line arrow kind of. It could be either a verb, right? Or a noun after it. So a verb and a noun after, right? Correct. Now if it's a verb, will look already has object, no maf'ul, that is. I'll just write object. No object. So it becomes what? Maf'ulun bihi. Maf'ulun bihi. If it has something, a masdar after that, masdar of the same verb, the verbal noun of it, it becomes maf'ul mutlaq. I'll just write mutlaq. Maf'ul mutlaq. If it's time, it's zarf anyways. I mean, you can, uh, I mean, no need to, you can add another here and say zarf because it applies to everyone, right? I mean, zarf is always zarf. There's no need, there's no question about it. If it's time or place, zarf, khalas, I mean, there's nothing about it. If it's a noun, there's only one. I mean, no zarf, that means no zarf. No zarf. It'll be mubtada. 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 Noun, yeah, that's it. No? I mean, there's a verb which has an object already, still it'll be mubtada. Mubtada. Right? And there could be a fourth column also, actually. If it's preceded by, if it's majroor. Majroor is, I mean, it's obvious. Harfu jar or become or mudaf ilayhi. Am I? You can write am I. Mudaf ilayhi. It's majroor, obviously. So you have to see all these things. It's majroor. Kam is majroor, mabni. Fi mahalli jar, we could say. So ultimately, you look at a verb. I mean, basically, if you want to quickly find out what's the Arab of come, you look at the verb, right? If its verb already has a pronoun or whatever, then it's mubtada. If it doesn't have a pronoun, it's maf'ulun bihi. If there's time, there's dharf, right? If it's majroor, majroor. I mean, that's how you do in 4 steps. You could do. But this is how, if you get an overall picture about this. But generally, we look at if there's a verb or not. That's it. If it's a verb, maf'ulun bihi. If it's no verb, mubtada. Right? But third thing can also come if there's time element in it, time or days, then it's zarf, right? 1, 2, 3. So we go verb or not, okay, or zarf or not. Harfu jar and all those are obvious. Al kinayat. So what are kinayat? Why did he go into come rulings? It's just a position of that. Actually, kinayat was just 2 sentences, something vague. Kada wa kada. That's also mabni. Kam wa kaita. That's also mabni. That's it. The story is done. But he went into rulings. That's how, it's related to come. So why not describe all the rulings? Okay. الكنايات أسماء تدل على عدد مبهم أو حديث مبهم. أقسام كم and types of كم وهي على قسمين استفهامية one is questioning كم رجولا تمييزها مفرد منصوب it's تمييز خبرية وتمييزها مفرد مجرور singular مجرور or plural مجرور وإعراب كم 3 أنواع it could be 3 types النصب إذا كان بعده فعل غير مشتغل عنه بضمير there's no pronoun for the verb who or something so it is منصوب فيكون مفعولا به if it could be مفعولا به أو مفعول مطلق if it's a master أو ظرفا يكون مفعولا فيه yeah it could be ظرف if مفعول فيه أو مصدرا فيكون مفعولا مطلقا so منصوب it could be 3 types right normal verb مفعول به if there's time ظرف and if If there's no time, but it's a masdar, it'll be مفعول مطلق. الجر جر if it's preceded إذا كان ما قبل حرف الجر إنه مضافا. If it's حرف جر أو مضاف before it. الرفع إذا لم يكن شيئا مما سبق. Nothing is there. It's مرفوع مبتدأ. أسئلة. عرف الكناية ومثل لها. Explain كناية. It's here. No? كناية أسماء تدل على عدد. Vague number or vague speech. That is called كناية. عدد أقسام كم كما two types وتكون مثالا لكل قسم. استفهامية خبرية. هل يجوز حذف مميز كم ومتى؟ When is it allowed to delete it? Well, سياق context. No? كم مالك؟ مثل لذلك. متى تقع كم مجرورة؟ When does كم مجرور؟ ومتى تقوم منصوبا? All this story, this whole story which comes here. When this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. متى تقع كم مجرورة؟ مجرور بي في. متى تقع كم مرفوع؟ When nothing happens, it's مرفوع. ما حكم كم استفهامية خبرية في الإعراب؟ That is the ruling, all the rulings in إعراب. ما هي أسماء الكنايات? What are nouns? كم كذا وكيتا. Give examples. تمارين. عين نوع كم وتمييزها. Let's do some exercises. Yes. First one, the type of كم. So كم درهما عندك. Let's color it up. مبتدا I'll use maybe blue. So كم درهما عندك. Is there a verb after it? No, there's no verb. Is there a time element? No, there's no time. So this is mubtada, right? How many dirhams do you have? All right, that's it, mubtada. And this is indaka is zarf khabar. Become, this is majroor. So majroor we can do maybe green. This is majroor because of B. Become dirham. This is simple, no? B has come khalas. With how many dirhams did you purchase the book? اشتريت الكتاب. Kam yawman safaruka. This is zarf. Zarf, so let us do red maybe. This is zarf. This is mubtada. This is majroor. Majroor means jar majroor. And this is zarf, which is again mansub. Mansub. Mansub, we can keep it red maybe. Kam usbu'an sumta, how many weeks? Again, time element. So this is zarf again. How many weeks did you fast? Kam shahran utlatuka, again zarf. How many months is your mansub again? Is your holiday? Kam kitabin qara'tu. And this is mafulun bihi. So maybe a little bit shade of red, maybe pink or something. Maybe pink. Because this is also mansub, but this is mafulun bihi. How many books? This is also mansub. So all the shades of red and pink. And kam yawman qadayta fil Madina. This is zarf again. How many days did you stay in Medina? So mansub ala zarf. All this so many zarf because everything is time, 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 time. All right. استخرج الكنايات من الجمل التالية. رأيت كذا وكذا وعمارة في الشارع. I saw so and so buildings in the street. كذا وكذا. كنايات. قال لي أخي كيت وكيت. My brother said so and so. كيت وذيت. سمعت منه كيت وذيت. I heard from him so and so. وقلت له كيت وكيت and such and such. I heard no. And I said to him كيت وذيت. اشتريت كذا وكذا. I purchased such and such. It's simple, no? Come is the kinaya. Come majallatin اشتريت. How many magazines did I purchase? This is mafulun bihi, by the way, because اشتريت doesn't have a pronoun and there's a verb, so this is an object of اشتريت. عدم آياتي. كم من أكلة منعت أكلات. How many eatings have prevented other eatings? That is eatings. So what is this? منعت أكلات. It already has. So I believe this is mubtada because there's nothing else. There's no time. There's no verb. Verb is there, but it has already taken an object. So مبتدا. كم كتاب اشتريت مفعول به. How many books you have? سمعت من أخي كيت وذيت. I heard from my brother such and such. So this is like object of سمعت. What did you hear from from my brother? From your brother كيت وذيت. كم من فئة قليلة غلبت فئة كثيرة. This is مبتدا. I believe. نعم. How many small groups have defeated big groups? Hmm. Yeah, مبتدا because غلبت is there, but it will already take an object. كم تركوا من جنات وعيون. How many they've left from um, gardens and springs. تركوا من جنات وعيون. I mean, من بيانية is there. I think this is مبتدا also. Let us check for this verse. Let's go to tafsir.app and search for the Arab for this. كم تركوا من جنات وعيون. Let me go. إعراب ميسر. كلام تم خبرية في محل نصب مفعول به. Yeah, they're doing مفعول به because min has come, no? Yeah, that's what I had it out because it's not taking a direct object. Uh, so this is مفعول به, right? مفعول به. Come is مفعول به. How about this one? Above one, come من فئة. Uh, from what we said, it is كم من فئة قليلة غلبت فئة كثيرة. كم من فئة. Where is it? Where is it? كم خبرية في مال مبتدا. Yeah, it is مبتدا. Yes. Alhamdulillah. We were right about this, but we had a doubt about it. Alhamdulillah. We were able to answer that. And with that, we are done with kinayat. We have الظروف المبنية, adverbs, right? 28th lesson. Uh, 27, 28, 29. Oh, just two more. Yeah, right. 27. ظروف مبنية. I think there are two parts of this lesson. So this is the first part. Oh, okay. They're divided on and then Dhuruf Mabniya decline second part of this thing. Aina Anna. He'll give rules for all these. And we will be done. Then we'll have 29th lesson, which are remaining rules. He'll talk about Alif Lam, Tarif, and Tankir, and whichever relating to the rules, inshallah. So we are in 27th lesson, which we'll do next class. Inshallah, barakallah fikum, jazakallahu khairan, subhanakallahumma bihamdik. أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.